This is the L3 by Fiido, their new L series battery monster. Unbelievably long range, detachable battery, small and foldable, budget friendly, but still high quality materials. Fiido is definitely pushing the limits of e-mobility with their inventions, and that's what I like to see, and that's what I like to support. So what can it actually do for you, and is it worth the price tag? Let's find out in this episode of In Depth with Chris, presented by Tech Magnet. So let's get right to it. For the third time, the company called Fiido reached out to us and said, we have the new L series bike ready. It's tiny and it is crazy. Do you want to check it out? So of course we said yes, and this is it. At first this kind of looks like a bike for kids, and to be honest, this is a great disguise. I will get into that later, but for now let's start with the unboxing. That's the box, absolutely massive, 31 kilograms. Let's open it up. So there is this, and also this box right here. Here we can see the first glimpses of the bike. First of all, the saddle, a few dividers, and the bike. Here we go. So there we go. This took quite some effort, but it's out. These are the keys right here. There's the saddle right here, wrapped in plastic. Oh, that's actually a cover that you can keep for later. Alright, so this is what the saddle looks like. 2 springs back here, nice branding. Nice stitching. That's this multi-plug right here. As you can see, the bike itself, the tires are fixed with cable ties. Remove those for later use. And now I should be able to just unfold this. Alright, here we go. Saddle goes in like this. Alright, now let's take a look at all the accessories. Again, here we have this plug converter. This is one of the 2 keys. And this is the manual right here. Front side. And the back, page 1, page 2, 3, 4, close up, and this 5, close up, and this 6, this, and also this. And that's it. Next up is this box. Check this out, EU version of the charger, 54 volts, 3 amps. And this is an XLR charger. Oh, it will also come with a little set of Allen keys. That's a nice touch. And the charger comes with its own user manual. That's the back side right here. It's even in German. Yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, this is the pro stuff right here. A U-plug, and again, the other side is XLR as an LED indicator right here. And again, the specifications right here. To recap, you will get 2 manuals, one for the charger, the other one for the bike, obviously, set of Allen wrenches, plug converter, and 2 keys. Very well. Okay, so this one isn't looking quite right. Let's try to bend it in place. Oh yeah, check this out. Oh, this one popped back in place easily. Oh, easy as that. That's a pretty cool folding mechanism. You pull here and you can fold them. Let's fix the front light. Okay, that's looking good. This concludes the unboxing and the setup. It was super simple considering the fact that this shipped straight from China. It's actually in a pretty awesome condition. Oh, actually, I forgot about one thing. Maybe I should try to turn it on. Right here is the slot. Ooh, nice. That felt like premium. Let's turn it on. Oh my goodness. Okay, you can turn on and off the light, and the little horn. Let's try that as well. Oh, what? That's funny. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculously fast. Fiido, aka Shenzhen Fiido Technology Development, was established in December of 2016 in Shenzhen, China. They released their first e-bike in the following year, and since then they have developed countless models. They move fast and they release multiple new bikes every year. Usually they focus on small and lightweight form factors, mostly foldable, and they also focus on affordability. This one right here, the L3, will set you back around $890 or around 750 euros. If you want to know the current prices, then check out the description, there will be links. And now let's continue with the review. There is an integrated hub motor in the back wheel with 350 watts of power, which is surprisingly torquey thanks to the integrated gearing. This time without the speed limit. Fiido listened to the community, so great, and they also removed that pesky ongoing sound alert when you exceed a certain speed. Crazy power for the size, but this thing is quite noisy. Fully charged, this will crank out 41 kilometers per hour, but when you actually ride it, it's just 37 to 38 kilometers per hour. It's still crazy if you ask me. With the pedal assist, it will only go up to 25 kilometers per hour. So to get the full speed, you will need to use the throttle. Also back here is a tiny kickstand, which works perfectly. Disc brakes, front and back, doing what they're supposed to do. They will bring you to a stop fast. And back here is also the massive battery. 23.3 amp hours at 48 volts. All in all, 1113.6 watt hours. By far the biggest battery I have ever seen on a device like this. This eclipses my best electric skateboard by a factor of 5. And to put this into perspective, with a 227 watt hour board, I was able to travel around 9.5 kilometers back and forth from my home to my training, but barely. So around 19 kilometers all in all. And that is nothing for this battery, nothing. The range of this thing opens up possibilities that were unthinkable just a few years ago, unthinkable. Again, developments like these, I love to see that. The L3 is also highly customizable. The handlebar can be adjusted from around 100 centimeters in the highest position, but this is limited due to the cables, to 82 centimeters in the lowest position. And the saddle, which is comfy, pleasant, wide and soft, can be adjusted from 74 centimeters in the lowest position all the way up to 106 centimeters, but this was already below the min insert height. All the locking mechanisms are rock solid, the frame is rigid too, and it can handle up to 150 kilograms. That is just crazy. The weight of the frame is 16.15 and the bike itself weighs 24.2. So yeah, it's quite heavy, I have to say. Each wheel has fenders, i.e. mud guards, which is a good thought. This will save your outfit when it's wet. Really good stuff there. Active lighting too, although due to the small wheels, the light is fairly close to the ground. Thus, it's not that effective in lighting your way, but it gets the job done. The wheels are tiny, I will get to that later. Cable management looks good, and compared to previous models, the display looks really sleek and minimalistic. I love that. The throttle is on the right handle, and lastly, I will show you how to lock up this bike. So first of all, fold it, put the chain through both tires, the battery and the frame. You don't need to take the battery with you because it's locked into the frame anyways, but it's a good idea to take the seat with you because no one is going to take a bike without the seat, hopefully. So by now I know this thing fairly well, but sadly I didn't film my first ride, my first impressions, my first time trying it. So what I will do instead, I will give this bike to my girlfriend. She has never tried it before. Sounds like a great idea, right? So let's get right to it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Where's the key?
Yeah.
First of all, we need to activate the battery. We need to turn it on. Yes. And now you need to press and hold the M button. It's on. Okay. You can change the height of the seat if you want, but I think it's fine. Just use the throttle for now. Okay, first impression?
Very nice.
Very nice, okay. Nah, but seriously, what do you think?
It's like a bike.
A motorcycle?
Like a motorcycle, yeah. Just a bit.
How's the feeling?
It's great.
Great? I thought it's a bit shaky at first.
Yeah, but it's my first time, so...
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's go!
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness. Slow, 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 slow. So it's clearly not made for a floor like this, like for a dirt road. It is really bumpy. Nice. More experiences?
It's kind of shaky, but it's fun.
Let's keep on going. It's shaky! What happened?
I bite my tongue.
Okay, ready for more? I'm still over the Segway.
Yeah.
What do you think about one-handed driving?
Stay away.
Well, I'm apparently quite slow with the adaptation, but she can already do it without big problems, it seems. Langsam. Slow. Ready for a speed test?
Yes.
37 kilometers per hour. When you see it on the display, you made it, okay?
Okay.
See you in a second. Okay, here she comes. This thing is scary fast. Oh! Don't go full speed when you're new to this. It's dangerous.
No, don't
What?
hit the brake this hard when you're full speed, because when you hit the brake like with all your...
The brake will lock up easily, yeah. The brakes are crazy. But still, it's a valid tip. Don't go full speed on the first day. Okay, how fast was that?
35.
Okay, that's almost full speed. Well done. For last week I was riding this from my flat to my office and back in every weather, day and night, and it has the power, it has the speed, it has the range. But there are a few things that I dearly wish for, but I will get to that in a hot minute. Right now I want to talk about my experience with this thing and how it shifted. When I tried this the first time, it felt so incredibly sketchy. I thought I'm literally going to die. Well, not even going faster than 30 kilometers per hour. It felt so unstable and weird, which is of course a given with tiny wheels like that. One-handed driving, forget about it. But it took me only 3 days until I was blasting full throttle. Because just like using rollerblades and stuff like that, you will need a bit of time to adapt to this new device. This is for sure something that I have never felt before. I was using big bikes only, and that's why it felt really strange at first. There is almost no weight to the steering and it moves very easily, thus making it jittery at first. But now after just 1 week, even one-handed driving feels fairly natural, although not on full speed. So keep that in mind if you're going for a first test with this thing. And aside from that, at this point, the pedals are just a meme. They are just a meme. This thing doesn't even have gears. And honestly, this is a great thing. It saves cost and it's not even necessary. The pedals can help to get it rolling, but other than that, yeah, that's about it. Although, of course, I do like the fact that the pedals are still there, because it makes it look like a kid's bike. It makes it look harmless. And that is brilliant, because the specs of this thing might just make it illegal in your country. It's fast, it's powerful, but when it looks harmless, no one will care. At least I hope so. By the way, this is no legal advice. Don't be stupid. But hey, just saying, for my part, I love it. Oh yeah, and lastly, pedals. The assist. It kicks in fast and hard. Even the lowest level will propel you to around 18 to 19 kilometers per hour. Really fast. And honestly, it feels kind of scary, especially in tight corners. Actually, in tight corners, the assist is right out dangerous. But the motor will shut down instantly when you pull a brake, even if it's just slightly. So that's at least something, but that's one of the reasons why I'm not even using the pedals at all. They just hold my feet basically. Using the throttle only is way nicer, it doses perfectly, and it also feels way safer. And now before I get to my conclusions, usually this is the part where I take a look at all the other reviews out there, but since this is a brand new product, there are none. Lastly, it is time for my feedback for the company and also things that I wish for in the L4. Again, all in all, especially considering the price point, you will get a great bike. This is for sure one of the best e-bikes that is currently available. But two things, just two things. Fiido, please. First of all, regenerative braking. Please just do it. When you look at the electronics, it's not that big of a difference. Remember, a motor and a generator are the same thing. Please look into that. The world is not flat and hills will massively decrease your range. So if you're about long range, get it done. And secondly, why is the suspension gone? There is zero suspension on this bike. Well, not literally zero. There are 2 springs underneath the saddle and it has tires.
is so harsh. It is just so harsh. Also, I can't imagine that this is good for the frame or for the battery or for any component of this bike. Like all these little shocks, all these vibrations, this can't be good. But hey, if you have perfect streets, which are also flat, then this is 100% the perfect bike for you. 100%. So yeah, secondly, please bring back the suspension, please. Just these two additions would make this bike perfect. Take my word for it. Okay, I'm done. Check out the product links in the description if you're interested. And before you go, smash that like button right now, then subscribe, ring the bell, and click all to never miss amazing tech magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day, and I will see you soon.